first of many, but how we react to this will make all the difference in the world. So as you know, you're fine. I say we take the high road because when it's all said and done, they'll be like, oh my gosh, those Plexus people are amazing. They took the high road and they didn't stoop to such things, okay? For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, good. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you about Plexus. Right? We have an incentive. First, do we have anybody in the room that's going to be joining us in Orlando in a couple weeks? Woo! Woo! So that's our leaders retreat, and so we've been kind of on this promotion leading into leaders retreat, and then all of a sudden we didn't have anything leading into the holidays, and so we decided Plexus. I say we all the time. I hope you guys feel like it's your company too. So that's why I say we because Plexus is we. We make up Plexus, okay? And we're together. The corporate side and the ambassador side, we're not sides. We're all together. See, I don't care whose team you're on in here. You're a part of my Plexus world. You're part of Sonya's Plexus world. We're part of all everybody's world because we all make up the paper points, no matter who you are, where you live, or whose organization you're in, okay? So, we have a promotion. You guys, you can win this. It's October. We have amazing products. You heard just a few testimonies. How many people in this room have a testimony? Okay, so you just heard not even a fraction of the testimonies that are out there. And let me just tell you, on a weekly basis, just because I do the Wednesday night calls, the testimonies are unbelievable. In fact, you could start talking about testimonies and people would be like, really? They wouldn't even believe you some of the things that our product has done for people. So here's what I'm going to tell you. We're running a promotion, and here's all you have to do. If you sponsor one new ambassador, find one new customer, doesn't matter if they're retail or a preferred customer, okay, and you do $500 worth of PV, you're going to get a laptop case with the name Plexus on it. You know we're all about our Plexus swag, right? You can get Plexus on it, we want it. Got to have it, right? And then the second one is, though, if you will actually sponsor 3 new ambassadors on your team, and you look for 3 new customers, and you're going to do $1,000 worth of business kind of anyway, just with getting the customers, then you're going to get a new iPad and the laptop case. So my iPad cracked a couple of months ago, and I'm just too cheap to go buy another one. And so when I seen this, I said, oh gosh, I can replace my iPad now, right? And we probably have about 4 in my household, but anyway, I want a new one because that one says Plexus on it. Right? I don't care how many we got. Yeah. People may be getting one for Christmas that says Plexus on it. Anyway, so this is a great promotion. Work it. Get your team to work it. There's a reason why it's like it is, because we can build from this and help you build your business. So if you'll hit the next little thing for me, Sonya, my ruler's over there. Just hit the next little slide. Okay, so here's your Plexus power play. Because this is what I know. If you concentrate on something and you really work it, you can make it happen. People always love to ask me, well, how long did it take you to get to down there? Well, it takes me longer than anybody else. Okay? I think I worked my first 2 years, Tarl and I were talking about this the other day, the CEO. I think I worked my first 2 years of Plexus for less than minimum wage. But I was so in love with the product, I didn't care. I mean, my friend came off of 4 insulin shots. I had lost some weight. My friends were starting to lose weight. Family was losing weight. People that were taking migraine shots like the lady spoke about earlier, they were coming off their shot. I mean, things were happening. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if we ever will really make any money, but this is exciting. And my friend Coach Cuevas said, well, I just need to make an extra $400 a month. I thought, okay, well, we'll kind of work on that and see if we can't make that, because he just retired from a teaching job and he needed to make $400 a month. So little did we know that we would make the kind of money that we're making now. But here's what I'm going to tell you. You're looking for new customers and team members, and some of these things are just some ideas of how you can find them. Because I know a lot of you people think, well, I've already talked to my 2 neighbors and my cousin, I'm done. Really? Okay? Everybody knows people. You just need a little bit of memory jogger to remember who those are. You can do this business one-on-one. I love to do the business one-on-one. In fact, I'm very third party. I'm always talking about the companies looking for new people in the area to represent a product that helps diabetics, pre-diabetics, and those that struggle to lose weight. Do you know anybody that might fit that? And can I give you my business card to pass to them? It's never about them or me. It's all about who you know. So I love doing third-party one-on-ones. The next one are slim tastings. You know what? The first thing we ever did was a weight loss party. Now they're called slim tastings. But it was a weight loss party because a friend of mine said, I've given you lots of other parties, I'm going to have a weight loss party. And I said, I don't really know who will come to a weight loss party. And she said, you've lost, by this time I've lost like 13 pounds. She was like, you've lost this weight, I want to know how, and we're having a party. I was like, okay, what should I do? I was like, I don't know, cookies, soda, just have all that, and then I'm going to tell people once they drink that slim, they won't want that anymore. That's going to be my big thing. So anyway, so she sent out an email saying, if you know anybody that's diabetic, pre-diabetic, or struggles to lose weight, come to my house 7 o'clock next Thursday night, and somebody's going to give you a sample of product. Well, the first person that walked in, I thought, gee, they only need to lose maybe 5 pounds. The next person walked in, I thought, oh my gosh, we need to give her a sandwich. And then everybody's walking in, I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's cute and skinny. What are we going to do with this group, right? But here's what I did. I started prejudging people right away. And when I started to give out the sample, the first thing I did is, well, you don't really need this, but would you? And they were like, well, wait a minute. My daughter's 100 pounds overweight, and I'm here for her. And the next person said, my husband's a diabetic, and I'm here for him. And the next person said, I had surgery, and I've lost 170 pounds, but now I've put 30 of that back on, and I don't want to keep putting it back on. So you see, I had prejudged everybody that came to that weight loss party. There were 8 people there. I left with 6 new ambassadors and 2 new customers. And I knew nothing about the product, because it still wasn't in the bag. It was in a clear bag with a slim sticker stuck on it. Okay? But here's what I know. People are interested if you just share what had happened to me. If you don't have a testimony of your own, share somebody else's, okay? But what that happened is the next day the company called me and said, what were the statistics of that weight loss party that we now call slim tasting? And I was like, kind of like 100% because 6 people signed up and 2 people, bought. But let me do another one and see how that one goes. So I did another one for Coach's wife, Patty, and there again, everybody either signed up or became a customer. And it was kind of weird because it's hard to call a company back and go, it's 100%. So we got so good at it that we just stopped doing them. How many of you have done something that works and then stopped doing it? Okay? So sometimes we need to go back to the basics. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you get a new customer, or a new ambassador, have a debut for them because they know more people than you do. Have them invite their friends to taste this product because all you need is to share your testimony or someone's testimony and they will relate to someone. So slim tastings are really good to do that. Attend a Plexus event with a guest, which is what you did tonight. You came to an event. There's nothing better to re-energize you than a meeting. Now, if you're living somewhere, because I can tell this, you guys are from lots of different states, there may not be a meeting close to you. So there again, I'm going to, one more time, plug the Wednesday night call, because that's your meeting for the week if you don't have one. You get your guest on that call. You get your guest to call in, and that could be your meeting. But anytime that you can plug into any kind of Plexus event, a team call, anything, plug in, it re-energizes you. How many of you are more excited right now than what you were when you walked in the door this afternoon? You see, Sonya and I, we get excited, but you know we still get excited over 3 pounds. Somebody loses 3 pounds, we're like, oh my gosh, did you hear about Sally losing 3 pounds? Now, Sarah just lost 75, and that's already gone, because I'm all about this person's lost 3 pounds. Or how about the person that came off of medication? You would think it's brand new to us every day because that's how excited we are in the product. So let's see, what's the next one? Sharing testimonies, guest on opportunity calls, Plexus sample cards. Sonya kind of showed you a little bit of that. You know, in the very beginning, what we did was we gave out sticks of Slim. It worked so well, we stopped doing it. And so we decided to go back to that. Now, we kind of upped our game a little bit. It's not an envelope that by the time it got to you, it was powdered in an envelope and we weren't sure what you were taking. But now we have it on a postcard that actually gives you the information. If you guys haven't seen that, we'll pass it around. Pass it around if you want to. I got a couple of them in my bag. Okay. Health fairs. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is the month of October. Everybody and their brother is having some kind of health fair around breast health. That's how I got in everywhere. I got into every school, well, plus I had a coach working with me, but we got into all the faculty meetings because I would go in and talk about the breast kit, and he would talk about coming off his medication and losing a few pounds. We never sold a thing. We left our business card and said, if you're interested to know more about this product, go to our website. Because we only had 10 minutes. So I would do a little bit about the breast kit, he would do a little bit about the slim, we'd pass a little bottle around just like we did tonight, and then we would leave. The problem was they followed us. They followed us out to our car. They want to know how to get it. You see, sometimes you need people, you need to leave them wanting more. Don't. Tonight, when I said 30-second testimonies, I assure you they were a lot more exciting than the 20-minute testimony they could have given you, which was great, but you got to keep it short and to the point because people just want to hear the basics. So the minute that you start deciding, a few minutes ago when Sonya said, our slim is made up of plant extract, sweetened stevia, and flavored with a little bit of pomegranate and cherry. That's all you're going to get from me. If you want to know more than that, I have a website that explains it perfectly. And I'll be happy to send you to my website to get all that information. But I'm not going to get into a conversation with you about the products and what they do as far as the ingredients. It's not my job. My job is to tell you the basics and then give you my website to find out all the other information. All right, so let's see. Health fairs. You can get into health fairs everywhere. Check your community centers. Check your newspapers, churches, schools. Everybody's having breast cancer awareness things going on around right now. And we are a company committed to breast health. The reason that we got the Slim product to begin with is because we were on a company with a mission. And we're still on that mission. In fact, what I always said when we brought the Slim along was that I believe 1 in 7 women will experience some type of breast issues in their lifetime. However, if you're overweight, your chances increase by 30%. And then I brought the Slim out for everybody to taste. And that's how I led with health fairs with it was breast health. Contact list. Okay, you know some people. You think you don't know any people. I love these people that say, I don't know anybody. Really? Well, go meet somebody at the grocery store because you need a friend, right? You don't know anybody. Get a fender bender or something. Maybe a policeman, a driver in a car, something. But you need to meet some people. So make your contact list, local and out of town. You guys, you know people. You're just not thinking about it. See, and Sonya's going to talk a little bit more about how to make that contact list because she's got some really good ideas. Join a network organization. There are all kinds of network organizations around. And it's not to boast your product, it's to meet other people. Join your chamber. Do anything that's community, any type of community thing that you can get involved in. See, I do things all the time, and eventually people consider me the plexus lady, but in the beginning, I'm Sheila Medina. Because I go in as me, and I want to project such a good image that they want to know what it is I do for a living. But if I go in as the plexus lady, I'm going to turn them off. So be yourself and join some organizations. Use the Plexus catalog. Let me tell you how much I love our catalog. Our catalog does everything for you. For all of you introverts that don't think you can talk to people, just use the catalog. Point and flip. Okay? Point and flip. Here's an older catalog. Let me see. Yeah, give me that. That's the new one. Okay. You can just be my banner for a second. Okay. So if you open it and you were to go through it, do you see these little bullet points? That's all you need to say about the product. All right, you'll start with it. This is our Slim, blah, blah, blah. You just give the little bullet points. Well, at the end of your catalog, you say, so which product interested you most? And they may say, oh, I like that Slim. And I say, great. Well, here are the 3 price points. Retail, preferred, and wholesale. Which price point do you like best? Okay? And they go, oh, I think I like the wholesale. And the next thing I say is, let me see if you qualify for that. Okay? Let me see if you qualify.